In the electronics and digital world, the concept of update and upgrade is often used in terms of innovating. In Tesla's case, when there is a new software update in the works or being released to our cars, then all Tesla owners are excited since new updates mean new features and improvements in our cars. Unfortunately, it is not all the time an update equates to positiveness, since the old adage also says, you don't fix it if it ain't broken. And in some instances, that is exactly the case with the latest Tesla update in the Model 3. As many of us will strongly agree with respect to Tesla moving so many functionalities or on screen buttons that so many of us have already taken the time to learn their positions in the on screen menu. Well, we are now back to relearning their whereabout. This can sometimes be super annoying, especially if many of the buttons were already well positioned, or even being practical. Although aesthetics are important things to consider, practicality and effectiveness will be the priority alongside safety when it comes to a successful design. Let's not waste time and go dive into the new update to see what they have added, removed, or repositioned on the 15-inch screen menu. I'm with Mac Billo, and this is On Camera. Before, in order to have access to sports mode, holding and chill, you'll press the car icon right over here at the bottom, and then this window will open, and then on the left column you will see driving, and you will be able to access standard mode, sports mode while you're driving, holding and chill under driving. And in this new update, it's no longer under driving, it will be under pedals and steering. So when you go to pedal and steering, then you have access to your chill, acceleration, standard, steering mode, standard, sport, etc. Your regenerative braking on low or standard. So this is where it is now. It's no longer under driving. And again, you can just access it from pressing, the control under the car icon, and it will open this up. So again, for those of you who are looking for instance, for the wipers, in order to get access, so it will show at the bottom here. And one way to do that too is pressing the left lever, like the turn signal, but you just press the button in, and then the wiper modes will come up. It will show in the display, and then at this point, let's do it one more time. You can either put it on the first speed, the second speed, third speed, fourth speed, or automatic, etc. There is or the other way to access the wiper is by pressing the car icon, and then you look here in the display raw right here, and then you can turn it off. Or the other option will be voice activated. You can activate it by pressing the button on the steering wheel, and then you can say, turn wipers on. The fact that I was talking, let's do it again. Turn wipers on. So that's one more way that you can access the wipers. So it's three ways. Again, first by pressing the button on the signal lever, and then so the wiper will come on, and then you have access to turn it off or turn it on or change the speed, etc. For instance, before, when you look up here, all the icons that are situated in the dock, some of them or most of them used to be on top. And being on top is probably better because the driver doesn't need to be looking down, especially if it's a new update and then you don't know where things are situated yet, so you'll be looking down here, and then it can be a little annoying. So the live camera used to be up here, even for the rear camera when you're driving and when you want to access the rear camera, and you will be pressing it up here. So that has been relocate right now. So, and then if you press this, you can access, the rear camera right here, and then the live camera for recording when you're driving. Um, it's down here because in this new update, uh, these are the things you can do. You press the three dotted thing here, it opens this window, and you can drag things from here, whatever your preference is, and then bring it down here. For instance, if I want to put phone here, I'll bring it down here. So he pushes the stuff over here. And if I don't want it, I exit out, and then it goes. So that's a good thing. But if it was on top, maybe it will be better. Like I said, because your eyes will be mostly on the road as you're driving. So you can customize, the dock and put stuff that you use so often. In my case, I want my live camera to be where I can see it, because before I couldn't see it, I didn't know where it was, and now I want it here all the time. So that way I know when my flash drive is empty, if I need to replace it. And so for music, I put the icon right here. You can do that, and then uh, your music come up, and then you can make your selection. And that's the thing. Sometimes, man, a lot of buffering with the Tesla interface here. So they need to have better streaming or signal in order to have it work a little faster. So it can be annoying sometimes. All right, um, so I think also there is enough real estate on top, for instance, to make the clock a little bigger. There is enough space here, so the 5:47 time here PM could be a little bigger, because not every one of us has 20/20 vision, like young people. So I wear glasses. So, and when you're driving, you want to glance at the time, or you want to glance at the battery to see, how much battery left that you have. And so those things, to me, in my opinion, they're too small. They could have been a little bigger, because there's enough space to make it a little bit bigger. If this is like 12 point, it could be 16, in my opinion. And the thing that some of us don't like in the new update, not the newest one, the one before, when they change the battery icon to this gray over white background. So I don't think it makes it so visible, especially when you're driving. Like I said, at night, it's the background is dark, so white over black, it makes more sense. But daytime, you have a gray battery showing, the mileage display and stuff like that. To me, I prefer the green. The green makes more sense. Just like as you can see, the green here, it stands out like a neon light, or like phosphoric thing. So something that glows in the dark. So daytime, green over white, you can see it too. And same thing with the PRND here for the park, reverse, neutral, and drive. That could have been a little bigger. It's too small, because again, like I said, not everybody has 20/20 vision. So making things readable, it makes more sense. So nothing has changed with respect to the left column here in this new update. And again, to access your heating system, to warm up your seat, so you will press on the temperature, and then the window will open. Then you have access to your front defroster, rear window defroster here, the AC, your volume control for the fan, and stuff like that. So all right, so this is okay. What happened is not that update is not good, or it can be good, it can be bad, depending on how much you have already learned a system, and then, in a short period of time for them to change it again, then you have to relearn it. That's the issue. So again, to warm up your seat, so basically on the left column here, this is the rear. If you do rear, it brings this up, and then you can do the back seat and stuff like that, and all off. Let me know in the comments section below whether you were excited about this latest update, or if you preferred the way everything was positioned before the update. Don't forget to give us a thumb up and subscribe for more similar videos. Until the next time, I'm with Mac Beto for On Camera.